YouTube, what's good? Welcome to Chiefs Fan Center. Please like and subscribe. Obviously, it's been 2 weeks since our last competitive game. The Richards Bay game was a very bad game for us. I went to sleep at halftime, and rightfully so. I knew that trouble was coming up ahead. But we stay in Durban. I mean, in case it in Durban this time, Golden Arrows at Moses Mabhida Stadium. It's the match preview with Chiefs Fan Center. Let's dive into the video. Okay, guys, starting off with the predicted 11 for Kaizer Chiefs. Starting off with the goalkeeper, I'm going for Bruce Vuma. Yeah, but obviously, wasn't mainly at fault for the Golden Arrows goal. I mean, for the Richards Bay goals, but he could do better. But obviously, we know what he is. That he crosses sometimes he can't deal with them. Distribution is also below average, yeah, but I'm starting to forgive Peterson and Dwari, man. When it's international break, you just think about these players, yeah, because maybe we've been harsh on these guys, or maybe this guy's not good enough. With Peterson, like I've always been against him since he shouted that old man Calvin Johnson in the derby. But you realize maybe as time goes on, maybe that's the heat of the moment, and maybe Calvin Johnson could have done better in that particular game. Yeah, and Dwari also a very good goalkeeper from. Darius good for Rwanda also. Maybe we can forgive him for that Sundowns game, because I think everybody deserves second chances. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Simango and Itoka Costas, yeah, but look at them now. Look at both of them now, yeah, I'm just saying that a Golden Arrows game at away, which is basically a home game, we could maybe try to give Peterson a Dwari game, yeah, we need to keep our players very fit, yeah, look at Dudley and Msimango. If Msimango was rusty, yeah, because he hadn't been playing, then we would have been effed up because we're going to have to take Msimango to the game against Sundowns in the semis, yeah, so we used to have goalkeepers like Kune and Kuzwayo, Kune and Akbe, yeah, in the same department, because we wouldn't mind either of them starting, yeah, but Vuma and Peterson and Dwari, you're very doubtful because some of these guys are rusty. Yeah, it's been like 4 months since these guys played. Yeah, left back, going for Edwin Soldove, he was back from injury and he was playing all of the games, yeah, and I was worried about his fitness. But obviously, Rastaman has had a chance to rest, yeah, so he can really kick on, yeah, Cross, Mashiane, I'm not sure as of yet, yeah, but I think Dove, yeah. And then the centre back is Ignacio Miguel, another player who's had some rest. Obviously, this guy's been playing most of the minutes, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's him and Dudley. And I think those are the two players who've played the most games this season. Yeah, also Miguel has been playing a lot of the games, and I think he's gotten some rest. Yeah, so I'm happy. And next to him is Msimango. Obviously, the only guy that we have at centre back at the moment. Dove can play there, but he's at left back right now. Yeah, Msimango, we're gonna need this guy against Sundowns. So the more he picks up this form, then the better. Yeah, and I honestly think that his combination with Miguel is working, yeah. I've played centre back before, and if you're playing with a guy like who's scared also, who's not that good also, or who's not as comfortable, or who doesn't compliment you, then Otto J is unfit. You're gonna make mistakes, and Otto J is because you guys don't compliment each other. But I think Msamango and Miguel are a very good combination, yeah, just Trobambisa, yeah, obviously Dudley is the boss, yeah, and then right back I reinforced yeah, with reinforced I think he comes back into the team. Guys, you know how much I love Solomons. I always say he's a direct player, very pacey, like doesn't think twice about the decision. But this guy loses the ball about 10 times, yeah, like that's the one thing about Solomons. It's not impressive now on the eye now because it's like the thing with Chiefs fans when a player has been out for long, like Matao, like like Blom, like you wanna see him in the team because you thought like maybe you could do with something like that, yeah. But Solomons loses the ball so much for PSL right back, yeah. I think these games like Richards Bay where they sit deep and you have to pass your way through, I don't think it suits Solomons. Yeah, but maybe the derbies and Sundowns, I think Solomons could start, but Rui Fosla, a technical player, position-based fullback, should start. Yeah, and then the CDM guys, next to be Oxum Teswa, yeah, started last time in KZN. I think the KZN boys will start in the two holding midfield spots again. Yeah, KZN spots. Mtetswa, ball-winning midfielder. That's all that he does, man. Ball winning, you can't tell him Jack. You can't tell Oxum Tetwa Jack, yeah, and I think that's what Nabi wants. And then next to Tetwa is Yusuf Mout, who doesn't start. It's Tabo Trailer, man. The box to box role, I think it can suit him, yeah. I was a guy, he's a CDM, don't play him as an 8, yeah, because I wanted to protect my favorite player, Yusuf Mout. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yusuf Maat fans, don't worry, guys. We're going to win at some point. He will come back into the team. He will come back into the team. And before we move on to the cam, with Yusuf Maat, the only 5 players I'll take over Yusuf Maat in his role, it's Mokoena, Mbule, Kele, who's this guy? Adams, and I think that's the only 4 players I'll take over Yusuf Maat in the country. Yeah, well, this guy's one of the best players in the country on his day. Yeah, well, so that's what I've been wanting to say. He started Sundowns. Okay, he started Pirates for sure. For me, yeah, well, so hate me if you hate me. I rate this guy, Bafetu. What I saw to Kukune, what I saw in bits and pieces of the Chiefs is one of the best players in South Africa. Yeah, well, he's got technical abilities, he's got energy levels of a European player. Yeah, well, that's how much I rate Yusuf Maat. If you want to come for me in the comments, crack on, mate. I'm all up for the debate. And then the number 10 is Sereno. It has to be him. It has to be him. You can't start someone. You can't start him too, man. 2 has been out of form. He's done nothing, man. He's done nothing. It has to be Sereno. Sereno, like, I see the trailers, I see the Lelepos, but he's our best player. Yeah, well, there's a reason why he's wearing number 10. Yeah, well, so Sereno has to start. And then on the left wing, I'm going for Bule Modi. Yeah, well, the only thing about Bule Modi, I think he's not a mid-table winger, but maybe like a top 4, top 5 winger. Like he plays for Cape Town Chelsea or like TS Galaxy or maybe a Stellenbosch on his day. Yeah, well, and obviously Chiefs. He's a pure winger. That's the only reason that he starts. He's a pure winger. What I've seen from Du and Sereno of the left wing has been below average. Yeah, but the thing about Bule Modi, he has the touchline, he takes people on. He's a pure winger, taught from a young age how to be a winger. Yeah, but Sereno's an age thing. Du Shabalala, I don't think he's a winger. But I if I could coach Du Shabalala, I'd make him the best left winger, one of the best left wingers in the country. Yeah, but what Du Shabalala, he got destroyed by Hossein in the derby, and he goes in the left wing. Yeah, but doesn't have pace, technical player, and all naturally drifts to the central spots. Yeah, but. And then that's what makes Bule Modi so good, man. He's a winger, a taught winger. Yeah. Well, we can bring a NFD winger, and he might be a better winger than Du or Sereno on the right wing because he's a pure winger. I don't know if that makes sense. If you don't, go get your coaching licenses. And then the number striker, and then the striker. I mean, it has to be Duba. It has to be Duba, guys. I can't see it any other way. Look at Duba's goals this season, guys. It's not a lot, but look at the goals this season. Those are pure number 9 goals off the right wing. It's positioning goals, headers, like smart movement. He's our best finisher, and he's our best number 9. Naturally, like the way he moves, the way he moves off the ball, moves off his. Moves off his marker. He's our best number 9, and I'll leave it at that. And in the right wing, it's obviously. I don't know his name, Lelepo. I was gonna say given Lelepo, but it's Lelepo, guys. He's been quiet, but obviously we know what he can do, and you can't bench a guy like Lelepo. And that's a pretty 11 Kaizer Chiefs, guys. I'm out. Okay, guys, let's look at Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows, the team, it's from KZN, a long-standing team in South Africa. They've only won 1 trophy in their history, which was the 2009 Nedbank Cup. Was it the Nedbank Cup in 2008? One of the two, if I'm not mistaken. They won the game 6-0. Mangoba was the coach, and his assistant was Nongazi of Pirates. Yeah, so these guys go very far. Yeah, but I wasn't even watching football. Way too young to be watching football in 2009. Yeah, but maybe some of you can tell me more about that. And then currently the 9th in the PSL. Last season they were 9th, and then currently the 10th this season with 6 wins, 6 draws, and 7 defeats. The last 5 games they've lost twice, drew twice, and only won 1 game. Yeah, but they drew against Sundowns, so that's very good. They've got a new coach in Mangoba in his second reign, I think, with the club. Yeah, our head-to-head Golden Arrows in the past 6 games, 3 wins for us, 3 wins for 3 wins for us, 3 wins for them. Yeah, so it's like Yakshai. Yeah, so it's our turn to win now. Yeah, and that brings me to the score prediction. The score prediction is going to be. I think we don't score at them a lot. Yeah, 1-0 to Chiefs. 1-0 to Chiefs, yeah. And I'm out, guys. Please like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's nice to be back.